Hey, what's going on, friends? Sean Kelly here, and the reason I'm making this video is because I believe you deserve a promotion, and you probably do too. That's probably why you're watching this video, and you may feel like you've been skipped over. Maybe your manager or your company has hired someone from outside into a management position where an opportunity was open, and you were hoping to get that promotion, and you're bummed out, and maybe you're freaking out about why. And the reason I'm qualified to share this information with you today to help you get a promotion and answer that question on why are they skipping over you for a promotion is because, well, first and foremost, I've been blessed enough to be able to get promoted everywhere that I've worked, all the way up until the point where I started my own companies. And at the end of the day, I want to share some of that wisdom with you. But on top of this, I've been able to coach. Um, I don't know, I've probably had several thousand conversations on this exact topic with employees across the country in different industries and a lot of automotive, mostly automotive. And it's really interesting how we've been able to help a lot of people move up in their careers. And that's been an absolute blessing. So I want to share some of that with you because, again, I think you deserve a promotion. And let's find out now. Now, listen, guys, there's really four reasons that they might be skipping you over. And I'm going to share those with you. And the four reasons are listed below in the comments. So you can check out those comments. And this is how all my videos are going to be set up. You can check out the comments below and see, or sorry, in the subject area of the YouTube video, right, where the description is. Just below the subject, you can see the four reasons. So if you feel like you don't want to watch the whole video, but one of those particular reasons pertains to you, you can skip to the time that I mentioned there and essentially watch the part that matters most to you. So let's go ahead and dive in. The first reason why they're skipping over you for a promotion is because they don't know your intent. All right. At the end of the day, if they don't know that you want a promotion, then how would they know to give you one? I know that sounds simple, but I can't tell you how many times I've had a coaching conversation with an employee who felt slighted because they were skipped over for promotion. And after that discussion, the employee developed the courage to approach their leaders or the stakeholders who would be in charge of promoting them and ask them, hey, what happened? How come you didn't promote me? And finding out after the fact is always a bummer that, well, we didn't even know you wanted a promotion. You wanted one? We would have considered you. That has happened multiple times. So if you want a promotion, it is absolutely critical that you communicate that to the key stakeholders. First off, identify who's going to have a say in if you get a promotion or not. Second off, approach them and let them know that's what you want. They can't give you what you want if they don't know what it is. It's kind of like if you were going to order a pizza, if you were going to have pizza for dinner and you want a delivery, you wouldn't call Domino's or whoever and say, hey, I don't want a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. I mean, how could they get your order right if you just told them what you don't want? Or, I mean, they sure as heck wouldn't deliver the pizza if you didn't call them in the first place, right? So go to those key stakeholders, identify who they are, tell them what you want, okay? Now, the second reason you're not getting a promotion or you've been skipped over for promotion is because you don't know your leader's expectations. You don't know what it takes to earn a promotion. I've asked a lot of people that question when they want a promotion. I say, well, what does it take to get a promotion? And the initial response is, so check this out, and you can do a little activity with me here. If I ask you this question right now, what are the expectations? What does it take to get a promotion? The first three words that popped in your head, were they I think, or I believe, or maybe, or bottom line's this: if you're making any assumptions because you don't know the key stakeholders' expectations, then it's going to be hard for you to hit the target, hit the bullseye, right? How can you win the game if you don't know the rules? Now, some of you might be saying, well, my manager should be the one to come to me and tell me what it takes to get a promotion. Should they? In reality? I mean, think about this. If you've got a team of other employees and one or two of them have gone to the manager and said, hey, what do I need to do to earn a promotion here? I mean, at the end of the day, that shows that those people are taking this very seriously and they want a promotion because they're willing to hear the manager's expectations. So it's critical that if you want a promotion, you've got to go find out what those expectations are. And let's be real, man, a lot of managers in any industry, I think one of the challenges in leadership is that they share expectations that are the minimum, like the expectations they want you to meet in order to keep your job. And a lot of times, those are not the same expectations it takes to actually get a promotion. I'll give you an example. There was a salesperson I was coaching at a car dealer, and he said, I want to move up, I want a promotion. And I said, what's it take to get a promotion? He says, I need to sell 12 cars a month. And I said, okay. And knowing that I had helped the managers earlier that year create expectations for the minimum expectations for employees to remain on their team, and that was the minimum expectation. So I knew that 12 was just to stay on the team, not to get a promotion. And I said, is that the expectation to remain on the team or the expectation to earn a promotion? And as a result of that conversation, when that employee went to the manager and said, hey, boss, what are your expectations for me to be able to move up? What do I need to do to earn that position? The manager straight up said, well, you need to be at least in the top 10% of our employees of the sales team, which meant they were going to have to sell like 20 cars a month minimum. So that salesperson raised the bar on his results in order to earn that promotion. And there was a bunch of other expectations that the manager had that the employee wasn't even aware of. Some were about the paperwork, some were about the speed at which they conducted their transactions with their customers. Some were about the customer interaction. One of them was the way they interacted with some of the other managers. And by learning those expectations, they were able to find out what it takes to move up. Now they know the rules to the game and they can win it. All right, so that's really important. You've got to learn, you've got to know the key stakeholders' expectations. And sometimes that's not just one person, that's multiple people. The third reason why you might get skipped over or are likely to be skipped over, or you have been skipped over, is because you haven't worked with them, your company, your leadership, to create a plan for promotion. If you think about this, you might have to have a certain skill sets in order to do that next job. A lot of times, our managers make their job look easy, or we watch our managers work. We just watch them. We see maybe 2% or 5%, heck, maybe it's 50%, but bottom line, you see a fraction of what they do every day and you assume you could do that job. If you haven't heard of the Peter principle, people get promoted into positions they are incompetent to do. They're not competent to do them because you get promoted and then you find out afterwards what it takes to do that job effectively. That happens all the time in business. That's the reason the Peter principle exists. And at the end of the day, if your managers aren't confident in your skills, or they feel like it would be faster, more efficient, or more productive, or they get bigger results from promoting someone else or bringing someone else into your organization to do that job because they already have those skills, you will be skipped over. So it's absolutely important that, once you've made your intent known and once you've learned about their expectations, it's absolutely critical that you create a promotion plan for yourself alongside with your managers. What skills do we need to learn? When do we need to learn them by? How much time will this take? To learn those skills, right? And I mean in your routine. Like, is this something you need to do 30 minutes, 3 times a week, meet with your manager and learn how to do X paperwork or Y employee interaction situation? Bottom line, what do you need to learn? How often? When? Create that plan together with your managers. That's the other piece, is that if they're invested and involved in your plan, they're going to be more invested in promoting you when the time comes. So that's the third reason. And here's the thing. The fourth reason why you may have been skipped over for a promotion or you haven't earned a promotion is that you don't think it's possible. This is the biggest limiting belief that people I coach have and often have. And once we break through this barrier, it's amazing how they can move up in their career. I've seen it happen time and time again. What it boils down to is if you think it's possible or you think it's not possible, you're right. You have to believe that it's possible. And so imagine this, right? You work at a company, maybe you have tenured managers that have been there forever. They're friends with the owner. Well, I'm not friends with the managers. I'm not friends with the owner. I'm not part of the good old boys or good old girls club, there's not a position. We don't have another office. We don't have another desk. We're not getting the results necessary. One thing, guys, I'll tell you is that an opportunity will always present itself. Okay, there's always going to be an opportunity for you to move up in one way, shape, or form. Sometimes it happens on its own. Someone quits, someone leaves, someone gets a promotion. Sometimes you have to make it happen. Maybe you have to increase the results by 30%, and then they will need another manager. And maybe what if you were the one to help them increase the results by 30%, so they need another manager? I mean, it would be a guarantee. I mean, could you just guarantee your position? Pretty powerful stuff. I mean, one of my in my career, one of the ways I was blessed enough to get promoted was when I was Drive-Centric CRM. They're a software company that provides CRM software to in automotive, and I was their coach. And over the course of 6 months, we helped them double their annual recurring revenue, and to the point where we created an executive opening, and that allowed me to become their chief business development officer. So I was able to go from a third-party coach working part-time with this company to a C-suite level executive by simply helping them double their income. And you guys, you can do the same thing, but you've got to align with the leadership team. You've got to create the new possibility if it isn't there now. And at the end of the day, I want for you to get that promotion. You deserve it, all right? If you're being skipped over and you're watching this, now you know some of the reasons why. And there's a lot more reasons, but for this YouTube video, I want to keep it short and sweet. Now listen, guys, if you need more help in this area or you would like some coaching, just reach out to help you further your career and not be skipped over for promotion. If you want to crystallize your next opportunity, feel free to reach out. You guys, my email is in the comments, and you can follow me on Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn below. And also, guys, don't forget to subscribe to this channel. I'm going to be making a lot more of these videos throughout the year about career growth, financial growth, and entrepreneurial growth, business growth, and personal growth. This is all going to be this year. We're going to be making a lot of these to help you guys out. I've got amazing stuff like this to share, and it would be an absolute honor to have you follow my channel. So please subscribe and hit the little bell for your notifications, and I'll see you guys soon. This is Sean Kelly, out.